know that the army goes rolling along. The air, on land and sea, first to fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of United States Marines. To college shores we sail at break of day, through our last night on shore, drink to the foam, until we meet once more. Here's wishing you a happy voyage home. Thunder and a down the dive, spouting your flame from under, off with one terrible roar. We live in fame, or down in flame. Ain't nothing will stop the U.S. Air Force. High shall our purpose be. Semper Paratus is our guide, our fame and glory too. To fight, to save, to fight and die, I Coast Guard, we are for you.
This table is set for one, symbolizing the frailty of one prisoner alone against his oppressors. Remember, the tablecloth is white, symbolizing the purity of their intentions to respond to their nation's call to arms. Remember, the single red rose displayed in a vase reminds us of the life of each of the missing and their loved ones and friends who keep the faith, awaiting answers. Remember, the yellow ribbon symbolizes the everlasting hope for a joyous reunion with those not yet unaccounted for. Remember, a slice of lemon on the bread plate is to remind us of the bitter fate of those captured and missing in a foreign land.
Have no weight and tears no bitterness. Where is death's sting when brave thy victory? I triumph still if thou abide with me. Hold thou thy cross for my closing eyes. Shine.
And the Department of Defense states that 90% of all fields are now open to women. There are more than 1.5 million women veterans today, and we make up 6% of all veterans, and our numbers are expected to grow to 10% by 2020. We are the fastest growing segment in the veteran population. It may not sound like much, but the U.S. Census first asked women in 1980 whether they served in the armed forces, and approximately 4% said yes. What's even more amazing is that in 1980, since 1980, over half of our military women have now served during a wartime period. Our nation's women could not be where we are today, or our country where it is today, without the strength, the courage, the wisdom, and the persistence of those who preceded before us. Such women as Anna Warner Bailey and Clara Barton. These two ladies' courageous spirit during war inspired generations for both men and women who were called to fight for America. I also recall reading about Amy Kruger, who lost her life in the unthinkable violence at Fort Hood. Amy had enlisted in the Army after the September 11th attacks. After doing so, her mother so affectionately told her that she couldn't take on Osama bin Laden by herself. And Amy simply replied, "Watch me." Watch me, she said. And I think that pretty much sums up how we women in the military feel about our service today. Amy said, "Watch me. Watch me do what I can for the country that I love. Watch me do my part. Just watch me." Our history is rich with women whose heroic achievements speak to the sense of excellence, potential, and patriotism that is shared by all Americans. In 1993, after a 10-year effort on behalf of Diane Carlson Evans, a Lieutenant Army National Nurse or Army nurse during the Vietnam War, a statue honoring women in the armed forces was added to the National Mall near the Vietnam Memorial. It honors the 11,000 women who served in Vietnam and the 265,000 women who served that war worldwide. The Women in Service to American Memorial was added in 1997 to the entrance of the Arlington National Cemetery. These tributes reflect the honor with which these women and remind us of our long heritage of women in the military.